talk about our properties.
Yeah.
Look at what this guy was able to make by himself.
Hello and welcome to another episode of my vlog. Guys, this is Rishad De Cruz and today I have a treat for you. We are in a wonderful quiet village of North Goa and I'm with my friend Chetan Anand, and today we're going to explore beautiful homes for beautiful people. And Chetan, welcome to the show.
Hi, Rishad.
And
Thank
really,
you for having me
really
over here.
appreciate, in fact, you opening your doors. I'm always on the quest for beautiful homes, and I don't think a home can be beautiful without beautiful people, right? You've made the journey to come to Goa. You haven't chosen the beaches, you've chosen to be here in the middle of nature, quiet. Tell me a little bit about yourself and why you're here and what spurred this journey.
So actually, I had chosen the beaches. For the longest time, I lived in the coastal belt, in the tourist belt, and my love for Goa had started to extinguish, to be perfectly honest with you. Living inside the carnival, it's very nice to visit for a holiday, but making friends that last for 3 or 4 days, having people who are enthused with that uh, transient energy, they're coming and going. It had started to take a toll on me, which I didn't realize that I was associating that with Goa.
Yeah.
It was only after shifting into this house in Socorro that I started to realize what a beautiful place we are, how blessed and lucky I am to be living in Goa. And the only thing that wasn't right maybe was choosing to live a permanent existence
Yeah.
inside a temporary setting.
True.
So that is how I did feel. I've been in Goa for a long time now.
Yeah.
I've been here for almost 10 years. I've lived in
Wow.
Goa.
Where are you from?
I'm from Delhi originally.
Oh, lovely.
Yeah.
Which
but-
part of Delhi?
From the south,
Okay.
from Santa Farms.
Okay.
But I found myself shifting here. I came here for a holiday when I was 19. My uncle had a hotel here, and I could stay for free.
One of the advantages. Yeah.
Yeah, and I found myself staying for like 3 months at a time, and then it turned into 6 months at a time.
Got it.
And I realized that I had moved here without realizing it
Yeah.
actually.
Yeah. Fantastic. So now you've got this beautiful home.
Yeah.
It's not easy. Everyone says, it's a dream of probably every Indian. Let's buy a house in Goa. Let's live in Goa. You don't know, guys, the challenges that we face in the business, in the construction aspect. It's not easy. And when people say, oh, Goa is expensive, it is expensive because of the stuff that you have to go through to put something extraordinary together, right? So Chetan, you've built this beautiful home. Tell us about this house.
I mean, I enjoyed the journey, to be perfectly honest with you. But yes, it is very, very challenging. If I didn't have my previous years in Goa, I most probably wouldn't have been able to go through it.
Yeah.
It was possible only because I knew what to expect. I think we went through something like 7 months of searching every single day
Yeah.
to be able to find something that suited us in all aspects, the kind of land size that I wanted. And then every time you like something, you take your paperwork, you land up at the lawyers, and it's disapproved on 10 counts. I've spent so much time now inside the archives in all sorts of places, Indiana Jonesing it.
Yeah.
But that does happen. And then once you have acquired the property, come the next set of challenges. I'm very lucky I have my mother with me, and she's an interior designer. So I have her guidance and her hard work, honestly, more than mine, that helps me through the whole thing. But finding the correct labor, being able to find the correct contractors, getting the permissions that are required for the work, all of these things are definitely challenges, hurdles on the journey. I think it's much more than just conceptualizing, oh, this is what I should make. I'll find an ideal plot, buy it, and make it. There are so many hidden steps in the way.
True. True. So you buy this plot. How long before you move in from the day you sign the sale deed?
So I actually bought an old house. This was a house that a doctor couple had made for themselves and then shifted into a flat in Panjim and kept talking about shifting into it next year.
Yeah.
They didn't do it for a long, long while, and then they sold it.
Okay.
So it was never lived in. It had been standing for around 10 years. Its design plan was totally different. It was a different place altogether. So when we got it, we had a big interiors job to do. We had a big planning job to do. And then I was lucky enough to acquire the plot behind the house as well, where I wanted to shift some of the open spaces and the pools and gazebos and things like that. So it took us around 1 year and 3 months from the date of purchase till the day we were done with everything largely.
Yeah.
But you know, the thing with a house,
it never ends.
It never ends.
It never ends. True.
I mean, 2 months ago, right now, we are changing how we want the skylight to be.
Yeah.
There are a million, to me, it's an unfinished project every day. I have something or the other that I want to keep adding, touching, moving, shifting all the time. And I guess that is the part of the joy of being a homeowner. No?
True. So I have a question for you. You know, there's a lot of people watching this who want to do this, but they don't have time. They're sitting in Delhi, sitting in Hyderabad, sitting in Bombay, and they don't know. They're like, okay, you know, what should we do? Should we buy a ready house? Should we buy land? Should we get somebody to construct it? Should we buy an Isprava, a VNR? You know, so what advice would you give them?
Yeah, if you don't have the time, honestly, I would say find a ready house. I'm like this. Maybe you'll get a better deal if you come in early and all of that, but I don't trust anyone like that.
Yeah.
I'd rather see the thing ready for myself in front of me, and if I didn't have the time, I'd pay the premium and buy the product.
Yeah.
Instead of, unless I had some blood relative or someone I trust, my wife or my mother or someone could take the time to be at the site. Because getting this done remotely, I don't think it's possible.
Yeah.
I think that's a really, really difficult thing to get done. I don't think any company has come up that specializes in you get the plot, I'll make your house.
True.
You know, for you. That's not a, I don't even know how that would function.
True. So just give us a brief on how you spend your day. You wake up and how's your day like in Goa?
My day is like anyone else's day. I work in Goa.
Yeah.
I have restaurants here.
Okay.
So I actually wake up late because the restaurants shut late. And I can never go to sleep until they're both shut down.
Yeah.
And wake up, have breakfast, get on the road, start moving towards Morjam to the first one.
Yeah.
There's a lot of general administrative work, lots of firefighting every day.
Yeah.
When I reach work, there are 20 problems, and when I leave from work, maybe there are 17 still left.
True.
So that is an average day.
But just living in this space surrounded by greenery, I'm sure it just makes up for...
It's getting harder and harder to go to work.
Yeah.
Yes, definitely. This last 1 year of living over here, it's been soul-saving.
Yeah.
There is something about having a nice home. There's something about having these open spaces. There's something about being around nature in this form. It has had an effect on how my stress functions, on how my priorities have shifted.
Yeah.
I prioritize waking up in a good mood and not looking at my phone for an hour, which is something I just could not do earlier. Imagine, to walk around, get some earthing done. You know, it is. I noticed you doing it yesterday as well.
I took off my slippers and I just put my feet on the lawn.
I do it every day in the morning now, and it's had a shift. It's had a shift in my circadian rhythm as well.
Yeah. Oh, good.
I am a very late sleeper and a very late riser, and that's changed. It's become far more normalized.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Fantastic. Great. So Chetan, thanks so much. And you know, now we've got the incredible task of you showing us your beautiful home and giving us a house tour.
Absolutely.
So,
I'd love to.
Thank you so much, brother.
Please come on through.
I think Chetan already has guests over there.
Bang east, almost to the degree.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you have
the
your
sun rises right into the house.
Fantastic.
Which
Beautiful.
is...
And what a lovely sight here. This is Goa, you know. You have these... Yes, good morning. Good morning.
Very sociable. Please come on through, guys.
Thank you. Oh wow. That's amazing. So you've got this large atrium of...
Right in front of you is a central shaft, an atrium, or I think it was originally made as a Brahmastan.
Okay. Right. So what's a Brahmastan? Do you want to explain?
It's the absolute bang center of the house.
Okay.
The logic is that in a lot of old Indian homes, they would allow the elements into the house.
Okay.
So the interiors, like a courtyard functions.
Got it. Okay.
Very
like
similarly.
Okay.
So we have these drain pipes coming down that when it rains, the water comes in.
Oh, nice.
So you know how much the gush is.
Yeah.
You want disconnected sitting within your concrete walls.
Yeah.
We have this skylight atop. So I'm always aware whether if it's a cloudy day, is a cloud even passing by overhead? So the mood of the entire house is connected to the
Amazing.
outdoors. And
Amazing.
I mean, I really enjoyed that feature, and it's going to go with me in all the homes I make.
It's fantastic, because in Goa we have this, in these old Portuguese homes, you have the central courtyard,
It's
which
very
we call
similar.
Rozangon. But here, and the problem with that is the insects come in. So here you've got that, but then you've covered it as well. So you have the light, all the functionality.
Right.
Fantastic. Fantastic. So you come in.
And all your public spaces largely end before the first little staircase in the split level.
So this is like the central vein
Absolutely.
that's feeding light into the
It
entire.
also helps split the house into two parts on the ground floor.
Great.
So over here we have a small living room on this side.
Actually, you know what, Chetan? When I came in, this was
Right.
the place that spoke to me.
Yeah.
Yeah. The home is beautiful. Something about this space. I don't know what it is. You feel like writing here. You feel like doing some.
I do
work.
all my reading here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is and just the fact that you have this large window overlooking the lawn. It's very, very peaceful. Very, very
Thank you,
peaceful.
Chetan.
Yeah. Great stuff. Great. So your guests come in. You
Little zone for gathering.
Yeah.
In case you need to be a little bit more private.
Yeah. Have a discussion
So
over
it's
there.
done up on that basis. And then the second is right through here. We have our dining area,
Oh, lovely.
and we've kept it open to the kitchen
Yeah.
because Masha and I enjoy cooking and being active with the kitchen. So
Fantastic.
we're very
It's a
happy.
big
And actually,
space.
to be perfectly honest, I think
Yeah.
we spend around over 50% of our time in this house is spent here.
Yeah.
So we're cooking, Mashu's cooking, I'm working on something.
Indians and Russians, we love to eat. Yeah.
I mean, it's the same culture,
Yeah.
When
Yeah.
it comes to the kitchen, the culture is very similar.
True.
Maybe not the ingredients,
Yeah.
but the time spent.
True.
Yeah.
We're big foodies, and in Goa you get great food. You get great fish. You get
very
fresh
good
vegetables.
supply.
Yeah,
Supply
especially
is
here
great.
in the village. So you just come, get your food cooked, enjoy, entertain. Anyway, we've got a lot to.
Honestly, one of the things I've enjoyed living in Socorro has been that we are so well connected to amenities that you don't find further north and in the deep coastal belt. Like over here, we've got real world supermarkets.
True.
You get all the ingredients that you're looking for. You want anchovies, you'll find anchovies.
True.
Whatever you're
Delfinos
out for,
and all
Delfinos is
that.
right here.
Very
The
true.
mall is
Very
7-8 minutes away.
True.
So the way you start operating changes a little bit.
Even your hospitals, your doctors, everything is
100%.
close by.
100%.
That's so
Makes a big
cool.
difference.
Okay, so where are we heading now?
We'll be heading now towards the master on the ground floor.
Okay.
And everything that we come across on the way. We've got a powder room over here.
Super.
We decided to leave a large one as a powder.
That's quite big actually.
Yeah. Because, I mean, in a house like this with the back spaces and all, I always felt that you might end up. Every house does go through a yearly function.
Yeah.
There is a birthday or an anniversary or something that comes about.
True.
And then there are these lifetime functions as well, right?
True.
So, I mean,
Very
you have
true.
to prep for them
Very
once.
Very true.
So we're walking into the guest bedroom of the house right now.
This is lovely.
Please.
As kids, we used to go to the Fort Aguada, and they had these cottages, and they had these windows, and behind the windows you have these trees. So one of the joys of Goa, which is not known, is to be in Goa during the monsoons, rains falling on your lawn, in your garden, and you're sitting and reading a book, having tea, and maybe pakoras.
I
That's
couldn't have
the
said
joy.
it better. Honestly, it's
that's
the
the joy.
nicest time
Yeah.
in Goa
Yeah.
is the monsoon.
Yeah, is the monsoon.
And if you've got a setup that you can enjoy the monsoons in,
Nothing like
nothing like it.
And I love this warmth of the ceiling. It's really, really nice. It just gives you that cozy feeling.
Thank you. I've noticed that a lot of my friends who come, even though we have much bigger, grander bedrooms, they do choose this one.
Yeah.
So there's something
Yeah,
here.
there's some good energy about this room.
Please.
Thanks. And you've got an ensuite over there, which
Yeah.
is cool.
All the rooms have got an ensuite.
Great.
We get a little glimpse out of here.
Yeah.
We will definitely go to this area
Yeah,
next.
we'll keep that for the surprise
A
for the
little-
end.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the.
Please.
Oh, wow.
This is our master on this floor.
Lovely.
Which, when my mother is in town now, she
Yeah.
occupies this.
Yeah, this is nice and big.
Yeah. And she has her elbow garden today because it's a little chilly.
Yeah.
Everything's frosted up, but she has a little garden to look out at over there.
Fantastic.
And we've got forests in the front.
Very, very nice.
And I built her, I mean, when we were doing this, we decided to make
Oh, this is huge.
a nice large wash.
This is massive.
I am a little particular about that. I do
Good
feel,
size.
yeah.
Oh, this is very big. And you've got nice frosted windows. So you have. So one thing, guys, about this house, which you may and may not have noticed, that there's light everywhere, right? And for a cameraman or for someone who's in the film fraternity, you'll realize there's never a place where you'll need artificial lighting. There's just lighting coming from up, down, sides. So it's very beautiful.
Thank you. There was some thought in that, and then there was some luck in that to make that happen. Please. Okay. So we're going now onto the first floor.
Yeah. Oh wow, this is.
And we come into a slightly more informal atmosphere. This is where I do find a lot of times when friends and all are over, this is where we end up gathering.
Party space.
Yes.
Yeah, this is nice because you can really entertain, have a party, get your friends,
And
split level, down there, something here, up something.
Absolutely. The idea is that the whole place ends up getting occupied. Then in the front over here, we have all these hills and valleys.
Wow. Yeah.
These are
It's
the
all green.
Socorro hills, yeah.
Beautiful.
Just bursting with green.
Beautiful. So you have greenery. Literally, you're like in the middle of greenery and nature.
No, absolutely.
Fantastic.
Absolutely.
So we were talking about the light, right? So you see this particular shaft of light is feeding, in a sense, giving energy to the whole house. So on your ground floor, and then it fills up the first floor as well. And all the bedrooms are also inward looking, so they're looking inward and outward. So you have the light from here and the light from outside, which is quite a good architecture.
No, it really does help tying the place up.
Yeah.
I'm always able to see how Rishad's come over, or who's in the kitchen.
True.
If I need a cup of coffee or water, anything, you can manage the whole space. So you really get connected.
Very true.
Even though you're in a big space.
True.
I found that quite useful.
Yeah, it's a smart design. So I noticed each of your bedrooms are unique. Each one has its own character.
Yeah.
And there's a theme that's running across as well.
Right.
Fantastic.
So this is the largest room in the house. We have a ensuite over here, which first leads into a walk-in wardrobe,
Wow, this is huge.
which we haven't completed yet.
This is yours and Masha's, right?
Yeah. Mine and Masha's
Calvin
is here,
Klein
and all of that is Mum's. So,
Great.
and we have the wash over here.
Yeah, so you have massive wardrobe, toilet, you've got this space. Really nice. And once again, the light, as I mentioned. So you've got light coming in there.
The windows on three sides of the room.
One on this side.
Yeah.
And of course, so you sit there in the morning, you can have your coffee, have your privacy, you have the greens right in front of you. I mean, this is,
Yeah. The sun rises right over here.
yeah.
So,
Is this where you sleep? No.
no.
You don't.
Our room is the one we've saved for last. We'll take you there. It has a slightly interesting feature.
Yeah.
So if you look out of any of the windows, you know, we were conscious to make sure that wherever you see, you'll see greenery.
Yeah.
So it's resting for the eyes.
True.
Nowhere that, I mean, it was quite easy to do in this location.
And even the choice of color, the wood, the fabrics. Oh wow, this is lovely.
Please.
This is amazing.
So this is ours.
Yeah, fantastic.
And
Greens once again.
absolutely. That's one of the first things that happens in the morning is that this curtain opens.
Lovely.
And this room is on a split level.
Yeah.
So we enjoy this little den space
Yeah.
down here where I am, like I told you, the work is always ongoing.
Yeah.
Where I am going to be getting a writing desk in here.
Lovely.
And then again, this central shaft, the Brahmastan,
Yeah.
and these windows,
Yeah.
they make it so easy to operate from here.
Yeah.
You have a position where you're connected to everyone.
True.
So you can be in the middle of work, a little disconnected, and at the same time keep an eye on
True.
what's going on.
Very true. I love the fact that there's so many levels, there's so many spaces and all the spaces are intimate.
Yeah.
So you can really have some interesting conversations there. You have the privacy, it's a large space. Generally these big homes, there's no privacy, and modernism tends to do that. It forces everybody to be very stark. But here you have space, but you've played well. You've got that intimate space there. You want to write, someone wants to sleep, they can sleep. Your guests want to hang out over there. So it's perfect even for people who have children.
Yeah. And I'll show you our wash over here.
Yeah.
This is the one where we have an open to sky.
Oh, lovely.
Shower over there.
Fantastic.
And then we do have an indoor shower as well. So
Yeah.
the way I found it goes is that that's mornings.
Yeah.
This is evenings.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Fantastic. So much of natural light, huh? Okay, so now where are we going?
Now we're going to the part that we wanted to keep as the surprise for the end. It's my favorite part of the house, and it does become everyone's favorite part of the house. Please. Come on, Suresh. So this is our backyard.
This is it. This is Goa. This is what Goa should be like. These are, having land, greenery is real wealth in Goa. I see people, Chetan, who buy, because we are dealing in homes every day, from 5 all the way upwards to 40 crores is the highest home I've sold.
Wow.
And say on an average, right, people would spend about 8 to 10 crores on a home, and their garden spaces are like this if they're buying with these larger names. You can't be living in Goa and not have greens.
I can't agree.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like the idea of shifting here
Yeah.
from any city
Yeah.
is to be more connected with nature, right?
True.
So definitely, for
Wow.
me, it's important that whatever home we build has a lot of green and has a lot of trees in it.
True.
I think we've got more than 20 on
Fantastic.
the grounds over here. I've never counted them,
Fantastic.
but there are quite a few trees. I can see 5 right now. So
Yeah. Yeah. Beautiful. And I love the fact that you've not gone with those small blue checkered tiles. Which
this
are very
was an
run-of-the-mill.
experiment that Mom and I made.
Yeah.
And we decided to say, okay, fine, if we goof it up, we'll goof it up, but let's
Yeah.
see what happens. No, we
It's a-
quite like it.
Yeah. It's very nice.
Yeah.
And it sits well with the theme of the home as well. Great, and this is lovely lawn. So fun fact: this laterite stone, especially the strong ones, is where our old churches in Goa were built. So they've lasted like 400, 500 years. This stone, it's a simple stone. It's called Patra Devi, but it's also called laterite.
It's a red laterite.
Yeah, so it's a very, very robust stone, and it also breathes. So it's got a dual aspect to it. So good choice.
It's the stone of Goa.
Yeah, it's the stone of Goa.
Everything, I think all of
Yeah.
Goa has been built on it.
Yeah,
It should carry on being built on. I'm pretty sure these rocks came out when we were digging up this area, right?
Yeah.
And I think this is red laterite again, no?
yeah. This will be the same stone.
The same
On a
stone.
larger, and I
Yeah.
love the way you've played with it.
We placed
Yeah.
them all over.
Yeah.
Actually, this was all Mum's idea.
It's a very, very good
Yeah,
decision.
place them around.
And just for you to get a sense of the scale, right? So it's a huge garden. You can have a little cricket match. Kids can play. Your elders can do your babysitting and nannies. You can throw a big party over here, have a barbecue, really live life proper Goan style, large. I mean, in Delhi, I'm sure you all must be having large homes as well, but
Not anymore.
not anymore.
As life has transformed in front of
Yeah.
me, I've seen all the bungalows disappear
Yeah, and
and them turn into floors.
Yeah.
So that's definitely happened.
true.
And now for larger spaces, we do have to go outside Delhi.
Outside, yeah,
Yeah.
true.
Depends how far. You can go 50 kilometers, or you can come 1800
True.
to Goa.
Right.
Yeah.
Great stuff here, Chetan. Beautiful, beautiful space. So how often do you entertain?
We are, no, I mean, we have someone staying with us
Yeah.
almost all the time.
Got it.
And I think we're more intimate with our entertaining.
Yeah.
We prefer that. We have one or two
You
people
curate the
around.
guests.
Yeah, we're not party people.
Yeah.
Neither of us drink.
Yeah.
We're not late night people.
Yeah.
So our entertaining is low.
Yeah.
It's not that much.
Yeah.
We do think about it.
Yeah.
And we will. We will find our spirit at some point.
Guys, so this is the dream. Living in Goa in a beautiful home, lots of greens around you, curating your circle, getting the right people on board, making sure you've got the right ingredients. I think and I'm going to do my next vlog in a home in Nashnola, and I'm bringing in the best nutritionists, the best yoga practitioners. My partner is a yoga practitioner. She's also Russian. I have someone else who's coming in who's a personal trainer. So we're bringing everyone, and I'll tell you, the first home that you live in is your body, right?
So well said.
Yeah. And then if you can afford to live in a home like this, I think life is sorted. You don't need the extravagance. You just need something.
It's exactly the thoughts that I'm going through, being this age, I'm around 35 now, and I have been coming from this mentality of like, don't stop running. And then we've been living over here, and now I'm hearing the birds chirping, and there's something else inside me that's just like, maybe stop running.
It just switches on, it's a sort of a very quiet ambition. You can still be ambitious, but you come home to this healing with good friends, good food, comfort, safety, security, breathe fresh. I think Delhi, you've got this crazy air index.
I mean, they shouldn't even look at it anymore. I think that hurts more than
this is it. So thank you, Chetan, and really appreciate it.
Thank you so much. Talk about our properties.
Yeah.
Look at what this guy was able to make by himself.
Whoa!
Wow!
This is insane.
Look at the design, and look at his own design. And there are two of them. Right? Can you see the shot? There's one and the other.
Her baby or her baby. These guys become really big.
God, that's so beautiful.
They become huge. These spiders.
You lost me in the interview a little bit when I saw this guy.
Masha, what do you think of this spider? I'm sure you have in Russia. You must be having.
No, they don't have this giant.
This is not giant. This probably, how.
It's like my palm size.
Yeah.
Oh, Mashu,
whoa,
careful,
whoa.
You don't disturb.
Yeah.
No, you go back to your home. We were talking about tranquility and all. We mean it, man.
Crazy. That's cool.
We have so many butterflies here.
Yeah.
Mashu and I were in Malaysia right now, and we paid an entry ticket to go to a butterfly garden. And we're here now.
You have this for free.
Right, and I mean, I think we have more butterflies in Socorro, and people can just come to this area.
True.
It's incredible.
If you'd like to feature your beautiful home in our episodes, then write to me at rishaddecruz@gmail.com, and a member of my team will contact you with details. Thank you for watching my videos. Please like, share, and subscribe.